drinking tea, and I would rather be drinking alcohol.
Yes, of course. Welcome back, Craig.
Thank you.
Welcome back to The Flame.
Thank you.
And welcome on the Flame website. We are here to ask you something.
Okay.
Something that we think people want to know. Okay, from you.
Good.
And the first thing we want to ask you is, which are the differences between Italian and British clubs? What do you mean for differences? And
well, I think one of the differences is that in Italian clubs everyone dresses up a lot more. You know, the clothes are really important. Fashion's very important in Italy, and I really like that. You know, there's like it's a really colourful crowd to look at. And in England, sometimes it can be a bit grey and blue and brown. You know.
yeah.
So I think the effort, the excitement which is involved in going out in Italy is a very important thing. You know, the theatre of going out. You know.
I know.
And I think people in England sometimes take it for granted more. You know, in Italy every time it's special. You know, and I think that's a good thing. But I'm not really sure. I can only judge from the clubs I've played in Italy, but. There's a very good atmosphere here, you know. It's a very good atmosphere. It's a happy atmosphere, you know. Sometimes in England it can be a really good night, but it's not so much of a celebration.
Yes.
Because I think British people are more reserved, more, you know. So they don't. The fire is different, you know. The flame.
Of course, the Flame.
Yeah. So. But I think, you know, most clubs most of the clubs that I play in around the world have similar DJs. You know, there's a group of DJs which we all play at similar clubs. So in Europe and in different parts of the world, I think so. In a sense, the DJ sort of defines the night, if you like.
Thank you. What do you think about the future of clubs? What is going to happen to all this, you know, move?
I think it's always changing. I've been going to clubs for a long time, and I've seen it change and evolve. And it's always the recycling is always done by the young people. Young people coming in keeps things moving, and people leave and then people come, and I really don't know how it's going to be. I think it's because I've seen so many different changes. I don't know how it's going to be. I think it's okay at the moment. No, I think it's really good. I think it's really good at the moment. I think it's better now than maybe it was 2 or 3 years ago. I think it's the music is really strong, and when the music's strong, the music leads the party, and it makes people excited again, and I think so. It really always comes down to the music, and the venues and the clothes and things. But really, it's the music that makes it move. As the music changes, the clubs change. And
Okay, so you think that?
I think you can always be excited about it. I think it's always moving, and you can always find, just like if you go to a record shop, you can always find a good record. When people say there's no good music around, it's not true. You know, you can always find something, and it's down to the creativity of the people who are involved in it. You know.
Of course, I believe in what are you saying now, because music is changing.
Yeah, it's always changing though, and it's cool. I think it's okay. I think it's important to just let it roll. You know.
Yeah.
You know, you have an entry point where you start listening, and you have it's okay. I think you can always find some good in things if you look, you know.
Of course. Thank you. What do you think that a DJ have to be? I mean, what is for you the work of the DJ?
I think it's different for everyone. Everyone, if you're true to yourself and you play how you want to play, then then you should be successful if you're any good, I think. I don't think it's a good idea to think about the crowd too much. You know, if you follow the people all the time, it's not a good thing. For me, it works better to think about how I want to play and then bring the crowd with me. That's what I like to do. And for other DJs, they like to give the crowd what they want. You know, it depends which way you want to do it. You know, and for me, it's about making the crowd, the audience, see things my way, rather than me seeing things their way. I wouldn't be very excited about working for the crowd. It would seem like a job then. For me, it's like you find the music, you play the music, and you believe in the music, and hopefully people like it.
So do you think that you can't do DJing, but you have to be a DJ?
I think there's some sort of skill there. You know, I presume some people are better than others. I don't know. But then in the crowd, you only touch some people. You know, you don't touch everyone at all times. You only touch some people. And if there's one person you've touched in the crowd, then maybe that's enough. You know, I don't know. And maybe it's not always all of the people, but it's. I think you just have to play the records that you love, and as a DJ, if you love the music, your main job is to communicate that love. If you communicate that love that you have for the music and the people believe you, then maybe you're a good DJ. You know.
Thank you. What does it mean for you, this word, minimal?
Now it doesn't mean much, because there's so many. All words, when you use them too much, they tend not to mean anything, you know, and I'm very confused what this means now. I think it's like a certain type of music that's been made on a laptop that's quite very simple to make. I don't know, I'm not sure. But I know that when music has space around it and it creates space by not having very much going on, it's very special. If that's minimal, then that's cool, I suppose. But again, it's subjective, because everyone will see things. Brian Eno is minimal, you know, and like, you know, it depends what you see as minimal. You know, if you really want to be minimal, it would have very, very little going on. I think it's just a marketing term really now. I keep hearing it, and I keep hearing it from people, the same people that used to tell me when I used to play very simple, basic music. The same people that used to hate it now love it. Mm-hmm. You know. And now I think I don't really like it as much. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, I can understand
I don't know.
you.
It's always moving, you know.
Yes. Now, this question is for you. So, Craig, what do you think about the TheFlame Recordings? We want to know everywhere. Everyone of us want to know.
It's a great party. It's fantastic. Everyone's always been really nice to me, and I've really enjoyed it. The first time I came here was on a Sunday, and I didn't really know.
I was there.
Yeah, and I didn't really know what I was going to experience, and it was amazing. And every single time I've come back to play for TheFlame, it's been amazing, and I'm very happy. You know, it's very consistent. The people are warm, strong-hearted, and they love the music, and that's enough. That's it. You know, it's very simple. It's very simple, this thing, you know, and it's very beautiful. And it's a special thing for me, you know.
What more can we say? Just thank you very much to be here. Thank you for all you did for us and all you will do for us, because it's not little, you know.
Thanks.
Ciao.